Okay guys, in this little video I'm going to try to show how to configure the Bluetooth and connect two radios in the trainer setup using this Bluetooth. This is very new in Ersky9x and Mike is still developing it, and there will be for sure some changes. I asked Mike if he could put a connection option on the main pop-up menu. Well, I hope he agrees with it, because it will be really nice and easy for us to start the trainer over Bluetooth without having to go into the model setup menus. So let's start. What we're going to do first, we're going to turn on the radio on.
Welcome to the Ersky9x Pro.
And we're going to configure the Bluetooth to work at we're going to configure the baud rate. So I can't find this bloody thing. I think I'm in the wrong menu. Okay, I didn't study my lesson. Oh, there we go. Okay. Radio setup, not model setup. With the general, you can configure here the baud rate. Configure, put it on 115 to 100. 115 to 100. That's the number you want. Okay. After it's configured, I would go, as we are here already, we go to the trainer menu and configure the source to BT. As you can see, you have other sources: slave, none, jack. You definitely do not want jack when you're using Bluetooth, so just configure to Bluetooth. We come back a bit later to this menu. Okay, now we can exit. Then we go to the Bluetooth menu, do the configuration. So, okay, here we are, Bluetooth menu. I'm presuming you have an HC05 module installed in your radio. If you have the HC06, that means you will not, and if you will select it here, that means you will not have all these configurations, because the 06 can only work, as far as I know, as slave, not master. It's annoying, the light keeps going on. Okay, going off. So, what we have here, for the HC05 we have this configuration. You want to configure both radios here with TX, the TX and RX. Transmitting a receiver. Remember, this is a bidirectional trainer. So we need this, for this to work, we need this to be configured this way as a TX RX, because like this the radios will know when they lose signal and they will try to connect again. The name, I think the name at the moment still doesn't do anything. Now, you want one radio configured as master and the other as slave. Here you change, this one is configured as master, and the other radio must be configured as slave, the other way we're going to connect to, right? Auto connect. Yes, you need to configure this only on the master radio, yeah? Here is to scan, and here is to configure. After you configured all this here above, you just go and hit configure. The radio will configure the Bluetooth module inside it. Here shows the baud rate. The Bluetooth is already set. So mine is already set at 115 to 100. It's very important when you configure the baud rate. I forgot to tell you. you should reboot the radio. You should restart the radio. The same as when you hit configure here. It's configuring this radio as master. You always have to hit configure when you change the settings, right? So now I will have to reboot the radio so the changes will take effect, right?
Welcome to the Ersky9x Pro.
So go back to the same menu, Bluetooth menu. Here it is, it's configured. You got this password. The password will be sent automatically to connect to the other module. The baud rate is configured, should be working now. So what we do now to connect? I hope this connects now. At the moment the Ersky9x firmware will store one ID, so it will store the last radio that you have connected to this radio here. So I'm going to take the phone out of the stand now. We'll try to connect. What I'm going to do, our radio is on. You go to the model setup menu. It's a bit odd to do this with the Bluetooth menu, and you go down to scan. Okay. What we're going to do, after you hit scan, after you hit menu here, the menu button to start the scanning, you have to turn this radio on immediately, right? So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn the backlight on here, so you can see. So I'm going to hit scan and immediately turn the radio on.
Having some fun, are we?
See, found the other radio, the other Bluetooth module, scanned. So this should be now connected, right? We go to the debug screen to see if this is connected. So press up long and twice to the left, and there we go. We got connection. You can see that the numbers got the numbers here, and we got this scrolling data. The data is scrolling here, so that means that we have working trainer setup. In this radio is the same. Good. So we have Bluetooth connected. What we're going to do, I have the trainer configured, trainer menu configured. We can configure again, so we just go to the trainer menu, radio setup, and trainer, and you can see that when I move the sticks, I have the numbers changing here, as you can see. I can put the stick in the middle here, and we're just going to calibrate the trainer to the radio we are receiving the signal now. So just hit calibrate, highlight calibrate in the hit menu. Should now be calibrated, and wait again because it's not okay. So it should be calibrated now. More or less. I think the problem is that I didn't have the trims here zeroed. So make sure all the trims are centered and that your throttle stick is also centered. Yeah. So now we can hit calibrate again. So menu, calibrate, and there we go. We should have now 100, 100, 100, and 100. A little bit more actually. So we have the radius now calibrated. Now we can go So I have at the moment some and we have this switch here, the aileron switch, configured as trainer for the trainer. So at the moment I have signal here with this one, yeah, and when I hit the trainer switch I should have trainer here. See, I'm moving now. So this is how it works. If we lose connection, I turn this radio off. Oops, Bluetooth connection lost. So I turn the radio on.
Having some fun, are we?
Let's see if we got the trainer back.
Position.
There you go. Immediately we got the trainer back. This auto connected, which is really nice. Get warning again.
Bluetooth connection lost.
Bluetooth connection lost. We turn the radio on again.
Having some fun, are we?
Having some fun? Yes, we are. So we have the trainer back. It's great. So I hope this video is helpful for you guys. Sorry about my English. It's terrible, I know. I might sound confused sometimes, and that's because I am. Well, have a nice day, guys.